Hello, and welcome to the Specialty Toys Network video recording and training sessions. Let's go ahead and jump right in on today's sessions, which is how to update your products for the Good Toy Group new issues. First thing we'll do is we're going to our demo store here. If we look on our shop on the front end, we'll see that we have our spring issue. We're going to actually update it to the summer issue. So the first thing you want to do as an administrator is log into the back end. Once you log in, you'll go to your shopping cart. There's a couple things that are happening when we upload the products and we create the new categories for that new catalog collection. Let's start by taking a look at the category tree. So we'll go to our category tree. The new categories are placed at the end of the existing category list, so let's just go ahead and go here to the end. We see we're on my last filter, which showed at the beginning here, my spring toy flyer, where I have it set at the top. I'm going to actually go all the way to the end of my listing, and now I see the summer toy flyer and the new subcategories associated with it. You'll notice here in this column on the published state, they're all unpublished. So first thing I want to do is publish them all. I'm just going to select all the categories in this page with this top checkbox here, and at the top here, click Publish. You notice that all of those categories were published. They're still going to be at the bottom of my listing, and I want to make them appear at the top of my listing since this is an important catalog. So I'm going to change my ordering number to a negative value. I know my spring one was -10, so I'm just going to say -15 for right now, and then save. Okay, and then I'm going to go to my front of my list again, the first page, and now my summer toy catalog category is listed here at the beginning. If we go to the front end of the site and refresh our shop page, we'll see that that catalog collection is listed here at the beginning. You click into it, you'll see the products. There's no products yet turned on, so we still need to do that. But before I do that, I want to go back to my main category page here. And my spring toy flyer collection, I'm going to go ahead and archive that. Now I've got a special category called my old catalog collections, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add that spring one into this. Right now I've just got my holiday collection on it. So I'm going to go back to the admin and my spring catalog toy flyer. I'm going to click on that to select it. Scroll down a little bit, and you'll notice here on the parent level we've got the ability to set what the parent of this category is. So I'm going to change that all the way down here to old catalog collections. I'll choose that as the parent of my spring flyer collection there, and then I'll click Save. Go back to the front end here, refresh, and you'll see that now in the old catalog collections we've got both the holiday and the spring toy flyer. If I go to my Shop Online section, you see that that has now been moved out. The spring collection has. Okay, so now we've got our categories published and arranged as we want them. The next thing to do is work on the products. Jumping back to the editor, I'm in the cart here, so I'm going to go to my product editor, right here under the product menu. I'm going to go ahead and turn off the alert for the old editor here. And now I've got all of the products in here. You'll notice that they're in an unpublished state. The most recent products are showing up first here. I can do a couple things. I can filter by TGTG _SU12. So that's the prefix that we use for all of the Good Toy Group Summer 12, and those will correlate to whatever issue you're working with. And by filtering, you see now I've got 4 pages of 25 items per page. I'm going to change this to 100 items per page so that I can fit all of my Good Toy Group summer items on one page. It makes it a lot quicker to start working with them. The next thing I want to do is publish all of those items. So I'm going to select all and clicking on the selection master box here, and then go to my publish state, or the first one, click on it, change the N to a Y for publish, and click Save. Now that goes and publishes everything that I've selected. If you haven't seen your publish column in your category, headers here, or your column headers for the editor, you probably actually want to take a look at the training video. If you go to our youtube.com and then /STN training, let me zoom in there a little bit so you can take a look at that. Maybe. I can't zoom in on that part, I guess. But if you go to youtube.com /STN training, all one word, you'll pull up our channel for our training videos. And then if you're trying to find that video on the product editor, in the search box, just type product editor. And you'll pull up the inline product editor. This video will show you all about adding columns and changing your editing environments. It's a great resource on this STN training video library. Okay, so we published those items. Go to the front end. If we wanted, we can actually drill into our catalog. And we see our items are there displaying, ready for purchase on the front end. In some cases, that's all you'll need to do. But in a lot of cases, you're actually tying or syncing our web product inventory with our point of sale system. So we'll want to go in, the next step is to change the item SKUs or the product SKUs to match our master SKUs that we have in our point of sale system. I'm going to deselect everything here and let's just start running through that process. Again, we've got our filter on so that we're only seeing the new items. But before I do that, actually I want to do something here that I think is helpful to customers, and it's also going to help me as an administrator. I'm going to select everything again, and I'm going to assign all of the products not only to the categories that they were in. Let me cancel that a second and show you here on one item. If I look at the categories for this BlastPad Junior, I see that it's in a subset of it's in the Let's Play subcategory of the Master 2012 Summer Toy Flyer. But I want to assign all of these products to that main category as well. So I'm going to select all, click on the category listing, and then I'm going to scroll all the way down. You can see now I'm showing the selection for everything that I've selected, and they obviously fill up all of these subcategories. And by clicking once on the 2012 Summer Toy Flyer, I'm adding that catalog or that category option to all of these products. So we'll save that, and as quickly as that, what we've done is we've go to my Summer 2012 category again. We've added all those products right in here below the category thumbnail listing, so the consumer can start seeing those products without even having to drill down. So I did that, and then what I want to start doing next, again, is renaming my SKUs, my product SKUs. So I'm just going to start here at the top, and I know this SKU on my system here is Marquise, M-A-S-P. I'll save that one, go down to the next one. This is actually just Wabu, 12.3. We'll go through a couple more here. Actually, I want to show you what happens when we have some that are duplicated in the system. I know I've got some here. So, okay, I've got this Barbecue Blitz item. Let's save that. And that's an EDIN 3440 number. As I go to save that, I get an alert from the system that we can't save that because that product SKU already exists. Perfect. Well, basically what that's telling me is that I've already got that item in my cart system, and so I need to make a decision as which one I'm going to keep. So I'm going to say OK here. Now I can do a couple things here. I can filter by that name, BBQ. You're not going to find that both of them are because I've got this second filter going on for the SKU, so I have to remove that at this point. So now I see both of these products here. I've got a cache issue going on here with my system where I'm not seeing the thumbnail correctly, but that item, this one here, the older one, is the item that I have in stock previously, and I want to go ahead and keep it. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to assign it in the category selection to the new catalog, Summer Toy Flyer, as well as the, let's see, what was that section? That was under the Let's Play section. So I'm going to go back here, and I'm going to say under the main and let's play, and you notice I'm adding it to the educational toys section that it was in before. So now I've got that product added in to all those three sections, and I can go ahead and select this item and delete it. Okay? So what I've done, clear that out, is basically remove the duplicate sections and kept the category assignments for my products. That's pretty much the basics. You want to go ahead and run through all of the new Good Toy Group products, and if you're using a sync system for a point of sale, go ahead and update them all, and at that point your products are online ready to sell to your customers. Thank you very much. If you have any questions, keep an eye on our training videos. We're going to be doing a follow-up video in this session for how to edit the front page for the new catalog issues, so take a look for that video as well.